Hi everybody. It is early morning here and I wanted to share with you some ideas about how to get your body moving when it feels stiff and it feels sore and you don't feel energetic. I am not a morning person, so I can relate to some of that. I happen to be middle age and my body's starting to talk to me. It's starting to get stiff, and if I sit too long or lie too long, sometimes it's tough to get moving. And I know, working with a lot of retirees, that this happens a lot and it doesn't necessarily get better with time. So here's some of the tips that I share with my patients to try to help with this stuff. Starting with, before you even get out of bed, make sure that if your bladder allows, that you loosen up before you even get out of bed. While you're lying there, if you have an alarm or you're starting to wake at your own pace and you don't need to get to the bathroom immediately, start doing some stretches. You can do the traditional morning stretch. You can do some hamstring stretches. You can do some leg kicks. You can do some rotations of your body side to side. You can do some neck rotations. Wherever you feel the stiffness, or if you have the time, work top to bottom, bottom to top, and get things moving before you get out of bed. Otherwise, those first 5, 10, 20 feet are going to be your limping, gimping, trying to get warmed up time, and that's just no fun and really unnecessary and could be potentially unsafe. If you find that warming up in bed isn't enough, then please use a cane, use a walker until you get your body moving. Because that limping around, again, can be unsafe, can do joint irritation, muscle irritation you just don't need. Once you get up, use the restroom, get dressed. I would say the next thing to do is just make sure you have a large amount of water, because we've been fasting all night, right? And get a good healthy breakfast. Fuel your body, lubricate your body with that liquid, with water, okay? Coffee is fine, but it doesn't take the place of water and good nutritious food to give yourself that energy to get up and go. Throughout the day, getting up and moving at least once an hour is a minimum. Okay, a body in motion stays in motion. A body at rest stays at rest. If you don't like that you're becoming less active because of maybe some really good reasons, you really need to just make yourself move. And if you're someone who's in the house most of the day, I encourage my clients to get outside and go somewhere at least once a day. Have something that you're accountable to. Have an appointment, a set time, even if it's at your community center where you're going for cards or something, where you leave the house, you're accountable to other people, you get other interaction. I think that's huge. And as an outpatient physical therapist, I see that all the time when people have had home health and they're in the home for months and they come to outpatient therapy. Just the getting to outpatient and home can be exhausting at first, and everything is a process. But if there's really nothing standing in your way medically of getting out and doing, please get out and do. If you have the ability, don't squander it, because I can tell you, you fast forward a year, 5, 10 years, it does not get easier unless you work at it. Okay, keep those joints lubricated, keep moving. As we talked about previously, keep fueling your body with water and good nutrients throughout the day, because that's going to give you energy. And let's talk about naps. I like naps when I'm exhausted. Okay, or just a quick nap just to reset, quiet my brain, and then move on. But I truly believe a lot of my patients don't sleep well at night because they don't move enough during the day. And then they get, unfortunately, into a cycle where they don't sleep well at night and then they're exhausted, so they take really long naps throughout the day, and then that cycle just doesn't work for them in the long run. So stay as active and engaged as you can. Get yourself tired. I think about farmers. They got up maybe before the sun got up, or definitely when the sun got up, did their work, worked hard, had their big breakfast, came in for lunch, had their dinner, and then they were tired enough to fall asleep. I haven't met a farmer that's debunked that theory thus far. Don't expect everyone to go out and be farmers, but if you use those theories, a body in motion stays in motion, then I think that you will have more energy. That's the other thing. The more you move your body, the more you want to move your body. The less you move your body, the lazier you're going to get. And sometimes that's really frustrating for people. So trying to avoid stiffness, trying to keep your energy up, trying to help you live a full life. I hope you found that helpful.